Hello everyone and welcome back to the X-Ring. So a little late to the party with the Springfield Prodigy. I know everybody else has got their video out there. Big shout out to Wayne Hammer, who told me he had just picked one of these up, and I'm going to do a full review. This is brand new in the box. It's never been fired, maybe at the factory or something, but I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday afternoon. When you open this box, you're going to see Springfield's latest double stack 1911, the Prodigy. This is the 4.25 inch Commander. Comes in this little soft case, comes with 2 magazines. Let's open it up and let's see what we have inside. So unzipping the soft case here, what you have is the pistol itself. It also comes with one 17+1 magazine as well as one 20+1 magazine. For those that are interested, this does meet the 140 millimeter requirement for USPSA. So guys, double stack 1911s or 2011s as they might be referred to are nothing new to me. I've been shooting them for a long time, many years, and I was really excited to hear that Springfield was going to be releasing a double stack 1911 for less than $1,500. MSRP on these pistols is $14.99. It does come with an optics plate ready to go. It does use the agency arms mounting plate system, so there are a lot of different options out there. The one that comes from the factory is, I believe, a 13B, and it will accommodate the Hex, the Burris Fastfire 2 and 4, which ironically, big shout out to Burris. I have some Fastfire 4s, so we're gonna mount one up before we finish this review. My initial impression of the pistol is that for $1,400, I want to see if it performs, or $1,500. I remember back in the day when 3-gun was in its heyday, there were a lot of companies out there that were bringing these 2011s that were made in the Philippines, and while they look great and look flashy, they usually went dead on the person after about 1,000 rounds or so with all types of extractor, ejector issues, you name it. I don't expect that from a name like Springfield Armory. I think they've probably done this right, but I don't know. I've not fired this pistol. I will tell you that just working the slide, it does feel like a quality mating between the slide and the lower receiver itself. I'm not getting a lot of slop, a lot of play, and it sounds very smoothly. I've not oiled this or anything, so if we have any malfunctions, could be due to the lack of oil. We will address that if we need to. As far as the grip itself, the grip isn't bad. Apparently this is the grip that they're using, the AGT that you'll see on like the Hellcat. It does have decent grip to it. I would like something a little more aggressive. I do know that tomorrow, I only have this pistol today because tomorrow this gets a full stipple job and some other stuff. And it doesn't have any DLC or PVD coatings. This is just plain Cerakote. As far as the barrel fitment, slide fitment, everything looks like they've done it right. I do like the green fiber optic sight. It does have a U-groove rear sight here, which is very fast for quick engagements, while usually not as precise for longer range engagements. That's what we have a red dot for, and we're going to be able to co-witness that. It does have an ambi safety, so if you're a lefty or a righty, it has a very positive click. We're not getting a lot of slop out of it. You do have a recessed slide lock, so I do like that. The trigger itself is a little heavier than what I'm used to out of a double stack 1911. This one comes in somewhere around 4 pounds if I had to guess, and I typically run mine at about 1.5 pounds or so, so it's definitely a little heavier than I'm used to. It does have an aluminum trigger here. It appears to be aluminum anyway. I can tell they've probably used some MIM'd parts on this to be able to keep those costs down. So for today's evaluation, we're going to be using CCI Spear, the Blazer ammunition. It is brass case, 115 grain full metal jacket. Guys, the magazines are made by Duramag. One of the things about 1911s and their double stacks, magazines have always been expensive, $90 to $120. Apparently these are going to be available for around $60, so that price point is really nice. I'm interested to see if some other magazines work, like the ones from Atlas or whatnot, if you have another 2011 pistol. So let's go ahead and get this thing loaded up, and let's see how we are at 20 yards on the plate rack. Like I said, I haven't even shot it, I haven't even confirmed the irons yet. As far as the holster, I'm still using my modified G-code holster with the RTI wheel. We'll go ahead and start off with the 17 rounder. You guys are going to be able to see the first shots. Everything feels good. So we'll see if we can hit some plates, and here we go. All right, so initially it shoots just a hair low for me. Not bad though. Let's go ahead and shoot some on this square steel here. See how the magazine changes. We'll do the IPSC. You know, the recoil on this is not bad at all. The pistol shoots very, very nicely. Let's go ahead and run that steel. All right, so we are at exactly 15 yards to that paper there. Let's go ahead and print it on paper. With the black dot, I have the GoPro going on downrange. Let's see how she does. So I did say it does shoot a little left for me, and we do have our first malfunction. Could be getting a little dry, but we'll see. Same hole. Okay, 5-shot group. Like I said, she does shoot left for me. I would need to drift this side over. But like I said, I'm not going to mess with that because it's not my pistol. These sights are really nice. They look like they're good quality machining. I don't know who's making the sights for them. They might be making them themselves. I don't know, but they do, to me, they're very reminiscent of a Dawson Precision sight. You have nice serrations on the back with serrations on the front for anti-glare. You guys saw the group there, so what I'll do is I'll just aim just a hair right of the target. And there we go. So we'll just keep shooting this mag out. Yeah, not bad at all for this distance. The accuracy's there, guys. This pistol is performing very, very well. So what I'll do is we'll just go ahead and start shooting some of these steels here. I'll just aim a little bit right and then we'll throw that red dot on. Go ahead and do this at 10 yards and we'll just see. I'm going to shoot as fast as I can. We're going to go ahead and do 18 rounds. So here we go. Magazine sticks a little bit. All right, not bad. So far, that's over 70 rounds, I believe. So it's off to a great start. The pistol feels good. I'm not getting any hot spots whatsoever. On the grip here, we have this nice double undercut here, and I'm starting to see a little bit of finish wear away on the trigger. And remember, this pistol was brand new 5 minutes ago. You guys see that? Maybe it's paint from my finger. No, it's definitely finish coming off. Let's do some more shooting. All right, so I always practice never shoot faster than you can shoot accurately, but I really want to run this pistol. We already have over 100 rounds on it. I've got about 50 plus rounds on me right now. Actually closer to 60. I'm going to run it on this half-size IPSC just beyond 10 yards, and we'll see if this thing still performs. So I'm just going to keep shooting until I can't shoot anymore, until I run out of ammunition. How's that? All right, so here we go. Okay, we just lost the target down range. So I guess we're just gonna move over to the round steel over there to our right. All right, here we go again. Same distance. I do have another mag. So here we go. All right, so we did not get locked back, but I'm also using an aftermarket magazine, which fed perfectly, but it just didn't lock it to the rear. As far as the Springfield magazines, boy, that's hot. As far as the Springfield magazines, they ran really well. So let's go ahead and run some of these steels out here. I know that the irons shoot just a hair dead left for me, but when I put the red dot on here, that should change it. So we'll do that in just a minute. Let me go ahead and shoot these steels first. All right, so I've already went through 150 rounds of the Blazer. I went to the truck and I had some PMC bronze. This is 115 grain as well, full metal jacket. Right, so what we'll do is just make a makeshift course here. We'll start behind the barricade. We'll engage these steels here, and then I'll have to move over to the barrel, do a reload, and then I'll do the rest of the plates. We'll see how it does. So here we go. We'll pretend it's one of these. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, just in the nick of time. Got the last round lock. The lock back on it. Guys, this pistol shoots really well. Remember, this is only a 4 1/4 inch barrel. And remember, I am having to aim to the right of these. It's hard to tell yourself that sometimes. But I will tell you, I'm pretty darn impressed with this thing so far, especially for that $1,500 price point. This is going to allow a lot of people to get into a 2011 that normally would never have thought about getting into one because normally they're over $2,000. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put this Burris Fastfire 4 on here. Big shout out to the guys at Burris for providing the optic. So we have the AOS, the Agency Optic Systems mounting plate. It does have 2 screws that already have the Loctite on here, and they do give us 2 Allens. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this top plate off, and we're going to see how easy it is to switch this out. So let's get it done. So after much searching, it is a Torx T10. So I've already cleared this, I've checked it, I know that it's empty. Let's go ahead and take off this plate. So, all right, so we've got these little short T10s out of here. And then my understanding is that this plate sits in this really, really tight dovetail basically. Or not. All right, so this is a super, super tight fit. Maybe it's because I was shooting so much and it got it hot, but it took about 15 minutes to get this off. It was wedged in here like crazy. So this is the rear. I will tell you, this has just a standard, like a government profile on the top. It's no frills, but that's the only way you're gonna be able to get this thing down to that $1,500 price point. All in all, I'm pretty darn impressed with this thing. You do have a dovetail here, and that's one of the unique things about that Agency is the way that this drops in that dovetail. You never have to worry about this loosening up. I mean, guys, this is so tight right now. It's actually next to impossible for me to slide this in. So let me do some cleaning up here. It's got oil all over it, but we've got to be able to get this in here. I'd rather have it to be a tight fit than a loose fit. So there we go. I don't know if you guys heard that pop in. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the provided screws here and we'll go ahead and lock those in. So yeah, very, very simple. Now this plate is compatible with the Hex Red Dot as well as the Vortex. So yeah, that looks good. I can barely see my front sight right now through the notch, but it looks like it works pretty well. Let me go ahead and tighten this down and let's throw a battery in it. There we go. So we've got an open circle with a dot. We've got a crosshair. We have a regular dot, small dot, so you guys can see that right there. So we definitely have some options. Let's go ahead and get this thing zeroed in. All right, so we mounted the Burris Fastfire 4 on here. I think it's zeroed. We're gonna go ahead and try to run these plates. I'll go kind of slow the first time just to verify to make sure everything's good. All right, so here we go. Okay, not bad. Let me go ahead and get a reset on the plates. It does have an oversized button, and I do like that. As far as the weight, it is a little bit nose heavy, but it's not bad once you insert a full magazine. So we'll try to go a little bit faster this time. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, so very nice, very quick. I wish the trigger was a little bit lighter. And then let me just go flat out here and see if I can even hit anything. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. I had to do the one makeup, but guys, for a commander length pistol, this thing really shoots well. Let me do that one more time. All right, last go at it. Like I said, I don't want to be burning through a ton of ammo, and I'm going to go ahead and take it at distance, see if we can hit anything at long range. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. That's how you do it. That's a good run right there. Guys, this pistol so far, I've got 250 rounds on it now. The optics plate looks a little funky. I don't know what's going on there, but I can actually see daylight here underneath it. I don't know if the optics plate is a little bit too long, but this thing shoots. It really does. Let's go ahead and hit that 100-yard range. All right, big shout out to my wife today. She's actually the camera person for me because I don't have anybody to help me with this. This will probably be the last video I do on an iPhone because I did order new camera equipment that should be here this week. So hopefully you'll see a value in the production quality from now on. So let's go ahead and walk up to this 100-yard range. So guys, the 100-yard steel is over there. I haven't taken a single shot with this pistol at any type of distance, and I do get a hang up every once in a while. It could be that it's dirty, but let's see if we can get a hit on that 100. Let me turn this dot down a little bit. She's a little bright. All right, here we go, 100 yards. There it is. All right, we'll go 200 yards. Got my first malfunction to really speak about. You guys can see how it's kind of like not nosing into the chamber. You can simply push on the back and that puts it back in battery. It could be getting dirty. Yeah, she is getting dirty now. All right, might as well try that 300 yards. There's no way, especially because it's the third IPSC. I don't know if you guys can see down there, it's got a circle. Probably not, but here we go. Yeah, she's... Yeah, that's all she wrote. I think she's gonna need some oil, guys. Yeah, because it's hanging up every time now. Got an impact. Yeah, she's gonna have to get some cleaning or some oil. I don't have any oil out here. But yeah, after about 265, 270 rounds, this feed ramp is really starting to, you know what, let me do the old finger wipe trick on the feed ramp. We'll see if that helped it. Oh, still getting it, guys. All right, so as with any 1911, 2011, you should be maintaining the pistol. What you need to keep in mind is even though they do have that attractive $1,500 price point, you have a stricter cleaning regimen. This is not going to be a Glock where you can shoot, you know, a couple thousand rounds and just go to your next match and show up and it runs properly. This is going to require cleaning. It's going to require maintenance, but if you do that, trust me, you'll be faster with this pistol than you've ever been with any other polymer striker fired. The trigger is just that good on it. Maybe not so much this one as compared to other premium 2011s, but if you're looking for a good pistol to get you in that price point, it's plenty accurate enough. And I did not purchase this pistol. It was not given to me. Like I said, it was just loaned to me from Wayne. So I hope you guys enjoyed that review. Like I said, it was fun shooting it, but we're starting to have a lot of failures after just under 300 rounds. So I'm sure it has a break-in period, but it didn't have any issues whatsoever until we got to about that 250 round mark or so. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a great week. We have Microtech Pro-Am coming up the following weekend, and then off to the K&M Gap Grind, and then it's Snipers Unknown and Memorial 3-Gun and all these other matches. I appreciate everyone that watches the channel. Take care and have a good one.